everyone to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is something rare and special. A #1 versus #2 early in the season. Who's going to get the inside track, the early jump on that national championship chase? As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away and start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the football first here. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Takes the handoff. It's ETN.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, and they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Buckeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Each team is kind of led, Kirk, by one of those alpha linebackers they are counted on for so much every week.
Well, he's got to be physical in that box area, but also have the ability to play out in space against these teams that like to throw the football. Both these guys can do all of that.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's first and goal now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Howard. It's the running back in the flat. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more puck.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here comes the handoff. Powers through. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Howard. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
No, kick it away here. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Handoff to the back. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's ETN. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Fights through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Breaks the tackle, now he's got room to run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a show of strength and will.
What a long run for a touchdown. Well, if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a run to the left. Moves the ball up to the 30. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking for some space. It's ETN.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. They bring him down with the veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try.
Touchdown, Dogs! This quarterback.
What patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient instead. Why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. We're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Howard. Defense is coming after him. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Judkins. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Caught behind the line. It's Etienne. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Impressive spin there. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
It's a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Dropping back. It's back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And that is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
Chris, you and I are on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop them. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down play coming up. And this time it's complete.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Beck. The pass rush closing in. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tough running there. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Ben. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Athens. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Howard. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First down at 10.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25. But what a play for this defense.
Chris, it's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point.
That keeps the score. Georgia.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Using his legs, it's Henderson. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
No shot to bring him down. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
And first down for the offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. With the catch, it's Tate. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eludes the rush. He's escaping the pocket now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
First down and 10 now.
29 Philly. 2.
He hands it off from the gun. Running with purpose. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Caught in the backfield. It's Etienne. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. Second down now.
Here we go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Etienne. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Beck. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. Now comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
Brings up fourth down. Number 42 in punt formation to kick it away.
And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have keep putting on a show, piling up the highlights through three quarters. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And the quarterback keeps it here. He did not get it. A down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ready up.
Here's the second down play.
Cricket.
Dropping back. It's Beck. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots down.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
On the set.
The Dogs are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Get set. Get set.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
691. Gator Sparks.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a fourth down here. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up with a 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure. And
It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead.
Got it.
The offense starts with a short field. Using his legs, it's Etienne. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Powering through. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw. It's back. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here and try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. On first down, it's play action. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying the run. It's Etienne. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Handoff running right. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Ohio State 7.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. The pocket breaking down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
To throw, it's Howard. Pressure is coming. Oh, he lost the ball. And the result is going to be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Making people miss.
Turner is tackled down at the 37. And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. They've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Single back takes the handoff. Spins away from defenders. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation